The Academy. I did my research here.
You.
The Voidwoken hisses as Thane approaches. It calls him traitor, but it calls him brother too. Thane's drive to uncover the universe's secret saw the Eternals cast into the void. His hubris saw his people turned into Voidwoken. But the Voidwoken offers him a chance to redeem himself, to rejoin his people. If he accepts the God King's covenant, all will be forgiven. The Voidwoken claims that the Eternals can return to this world, that Thane can be home again.
I'm sorry, brother. I cannot. I cannot see this land destroyed just so we can rebuild our more imperfect world. I have a new home now.
Very well, traitor. Side with your mortal pets. Share their fate.
A Voidwoken stares intently at you. This creature seems different. It sways with a sinewy purpose. Intelligence glints in its eyes.
Step back, Hanola. The time of mortals draws to a close. We have returned to claim what is ours. We have returned to claim the world. All mortals are thieves. We are not the void, mortal. We are of the world. You are of the void. When we were banished, you were made. You owe your entire existence to us. You owe us everything. We were betrayed by the 7 usurpers. They took our powers and used them to create you. They sent us to the void and thought we'd never return. They were wrong. And now they will face the wrath of the king. You left us no choice. We had no other tools. We shall return, and then we shall cast out the void. Do not resist us. We shall be who we once were, and the world shall be restored to what it was before we were betrayed. Because of that betrayal, you exist. Because of what was stolen from us, you exist. Because of the powers we lost, you exist. We will have them back. But we will not fight your husk, mortal. The time will come when you shall end then.
What you were told hangs in the air like a noxious cloud. The Voidwoken were Eternals, robbed of their source in order to create you. They allied themselves with the Void so they could return.
Looks to me like they do just about anything to survive. The mark of civilization is knowing when it's your turn to lay down so that others may live.
Suddenly, it all makes sense. Folks will do anything to survive. Who could blame them?
My people. What have they done to you? This cannot stand. You must be restored.
The Mother Tree calls you, Godwoken. The Mother Tree calls. Climb to the heart.
Tread carefully, my dear.
No one's ever regretted how...
Useless.
Have you been to the temple of Zolstissa? Is the king... Such dreadful news. I thank you for your...
He lowers his head, closes his eyes, and silently begins to pray.
Ho there, hopeful. I belong to Tirsen Dilius. To whom are you sworn? Ho there. May I be of... If it may help you, I wish you well.
Almighty Duna, save your children. Deliver us from the void, and watch over the pilgrim who speaks your noble words.
Ugh, this flesh... Ugh, this... Ugh.
Tell us, brave Tierson. A customer.
His lascivious eyes...
Vulnerable flesh. A distant place called Nemesis. I couldn't
The creature stepped...
Trade or go?
Have you been to the temple of Zolstissa? Is the king's not good news?
He lowers his head, closes his eyes.
Ho there, hopeful. I belong to Tierson Dilius. To whom are you? I would not have taken you for a wizard, if such a thing still exists. Tell me, can I interest you in a short discussion?
The being inside you rumbles a very clear no.
Useless.
When she learned that I renounced her, and Tierson Dilius came to me, he soon... I prayed to the altars of all 7 gods, all across the island, and pledged my allegiance. You must do the same, and you must be ruthless, where I was not. I prayed to the altars of all 7 gods, all across the island, and pledged my allegiance. You must do the same, and hope they hear you. But you must be ruthless. Where that I do not know. I prayed at each altar, heard nothing but Tirsen Dilius' voice in the whispers of the trees. Tirsen Dilius, if it may help you, I wish you well.
Hear my prayer. Save your children.
Useless.
Almighty Duna.
Tell us, brave Tirsen Delius. Tell us how to use...